Okay, I have the right microphones plugged in now. Welcome to Ultra Chen TV. We are back again for the second week of a two-part, an accidental two-part, but for a Smash Wii U special here. We have our special guests, D1 and Zero, all the way from Chile, out here just for Ultra Chen TV.
It was a nice flight.
What a nice guy. He actually decided to purchase a later flight so he'll be able to attend this second segment.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Nice.
Tampa.
Yeah. No, actually, no. The truth is, someone actually, helped Zero get out here, and then Zero abandoned him.
Ooh, that is the true story.
Right.
You want to tell that story? I'll fill him in.
Okay. Shout outs to Sky Williams.
Yes, big thank you to Sky if you're watching.
MacD.
And MacD.
My MacD.
Sorry, you guys
beautiful
weren't
MacD.
All right, there. We're cleared.
Hang on a second.
All right.
So last time we went all through the system mechanics and stuff. This is all on YouTube, by the way. YouTube.com/UltraChenTV if you want to see. And we also went through about half the cast. We stopped at the last two that we did were Ike and Robin, and so we're going to start off with Duck Hunt Dog and Kirby, and then finish out the rest of the cast.
Yeah, and check this out. We're going to be doing this with GameCube controllers.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Brand new GameCube controller. This one was actually bought by Sky Williams. So shout out to Sky again. But anyway,
you just made the controller feel like just at home.
Dude, I just want to show this.
I'm dropping it. Special.
This is my original GameCube controller that came with my first GameCube.
Really?
It looks really new.
What?
Does it really? Well, that's because I didn't play Smash like
pretty new,
you guys doing this all day.
Let me try it.
Oh man,
just
you
out of
want
curiosity.
unspoiled.
Break it in.
This is really good for Fox right here.
That's what Music
that's what Music will say.
Oh, are you trying to change it to 99 stock?
Yeah.
He will do like two buttons, and then this is really good for Fox, for Melee Fox.
Yeah, Melee Fox controller.
Okay, so where am I? I'm player 3 then. Ah, sick.
Yeah.
So I can do King Dedede.
Last time we didn't have that much time to talk about the characters, and I really wanted to try to keep it to just a couple minutes per. But since we have more time now and we're not doing system stuff, we just have characters. It can be a little bit more in depth. And I'm not saying let's spend 20 minutes per character. But
18.
Yeah,
18.
Something like that. So.
19.5. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Dude, this is the first time I've used the GameCube controller for this game because I don't have an adapter. I'm missing my adapter, so we need to change. Okay, you got the Omega mode in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run around with Dedede for a second and see how the control feels on
For
this.
sure.
Whoa, this is old school style here. Yeah, look at this.
I just realized something.
What's up?
Rumble.
Oh, we're doing 3 at a time, huh?
Can I disable Rumble?
Do you want to just? Well, I mean, it's on by default, so. Do you guys really disable Rumble usually when you guys play?
Yeah, it's annoying.
You don't? Yeah, I feel like that'd be super annoying.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Actually, James, in this game, Rumble was actually buffed considerably. So sometimes you will do an action, it will go like.
Yeah.
Like if you go in training mode and you change it.
I just changed it right now.
Okay, we haven't actually done anything on the game yet.
Yeah. We're literally doing nothing, so we're trying to go back to change the Rumble. But you have to go all the way out to change the Rumble.
Not
so.
all the way.
Not
right
all
here.
the way.
Controls.
There it is.
There you go.
Not too
And
bad.
then just select your name and then Rumble off at the bottom. It just says at the bottom.
And then that's that. Ooh.
Is
Wait, I
the,
didn't save it though.
That's it.
It
That's
saves.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is the title properly updated on your screen there, David?
I just did it.
Here you go,
Oh,
Zero.
okay, because I thought I did it already, but it didn't.
You like Rumble?
I mean, I'm fine with it right now. I play with Rumble and Rumble off.
I'm turning it off.
For me?
All right, here, let me turn mine off too, just so I can feel like a pro that way. See, so that's just important, right?
It's all about the wave dash shit.
GameCube controller.
You know when I play Sheik, I keep L canceling.
Yeah, dude. That's why I can't play certain characters anymore. Because
Alright, here
Just
we
like
go.
hard to break old habits.
Yeah, it's just too girl and pure man.
ingrained.
Oh, I guess I'm player 2 now.
I'm number 1. Kappa.
Oh,
No, you're number 0.
That's what I'm saying, Kappa.
don't steal my Kappas. All right, here we go.
It was too much of a good idea.
You'll end up on our Kappa and you'll regret it. Anyway, here we go. So Duck Hunt.
Ice Climber style King Dedede here.
I'll pick this.
It's funny, you still feel it in the menu screen though.
The Rumble?
Yes.
Maybe you
Oh,
did,
really?
Maybe saving it does do something.
Oh, I can't hear the music anywhere.
Oh, you can adjust the music from this screen?
Oh, let me
with
teach
Y,
you.
with Y.
All right, so press Y and then look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you had to go to the menu to do it.
Mm-mm.
You can do it here. So what's your favorite song on this stage?
Oh, yes,
That you're obviously trying to turn on. So,
That one.
Bias kicking in.
okay.
It's from Mario and Luigi, Bowser's story.
Oh, like the inside story.
Inside
or...
Bowser, yeah, that one.
Okay.
Song is amazing. But yeah, I guess.
Who's up first? Duck Hunt, I guess?
Who's up first?
Duck Hunt
Duck
Dog.
Hunt Dog?
Yep.
Okay, so Duck Hunt Dog is the zoner of this game.
Yeah,
right?
and again, we don't have to go as fast as we did last
Okay,
time.
I was
So
about
we can
This
take some.
character reminds me of Morrigan at
Yeah,
times.
we could both
Really?
we could all
Yeah.
chime in on the character
see
if we
that.
have anything
okay,
to
nice.
mention. But
So,
yeah,
so he is a zoning character then.
Yeah.
So you basically want to pick your spots and kind of attack the opponent from far away, right?
He has a. Let's go over the can first. Can you do the can real quick?
yes. So his neutral B, his special right here is the can, and if you notice, well, let me get rid of this thing first.
That's so sick.
Okay, so the first kick, it goes pretty far. Second kick, less and less and less and less until the very last one where it has a big bounce. So it's like 8 times we can
Right.
press B to change the arc, but the distance decreases up until the 8th one. And the good thing about the can is basically it covers the Duck Hunt Dog. He'll have this in front of him, and while this is out, he could like send out the clay pigeon.
Right.
And once he presses B with the clay pigeon, you can like activate it basically.
So
Right
wait, when you shoot the can like that and it starts bouncing, will it hit me? Like just keep hitting B.
Yeah,
Just
like
keep
that.
hitting neutral B. So just keep hitting neutral B really quick.
Oh, neutral B.
Yeah.
he means
Okay.
to just
Yeah,
toss
yeah.
the
Oh,
can.
okay. So in other words, if I touch it, I get hit by it then basically.
Run into it though. That's the funny thing. You guys can run right past it.
Okay.
But if I press B, then boom, you guys can get hurt. And I can also hurt myself with this can.
So it's only while it's bouncing
Oh.
that we can run into it basically, right?
Yeah. It actually hurts me if I activate it near my opponent.
Okay.
So,
okay.
but like there's a big blast zone. But like if
And
I'm
you
next
can-
to it, I duck. Say that again?
You can move around like while you're pressing neutral B, right? You
Yeah.
should be doing stuff. Yeah.
So like if I'm
that's
recovering,
crazy stuff.
like I can actually do that as well. It shows that as a tip too. Sakurai put that there. He said, you know, if you are trying to recover, you can actually use the cannon. For some reason, it didn't. Okay, there it is. But yeah, so I can use that to cover my landing, which is pretty awesome.
Dang, that's
It's also
really
a good
cool.
throw combo as well. Like you can throw me into the can. Like four throw.
Yeah.
Nice.
So while I'm moving around with the character, as long as the can is out on the field, I can use it to basically, you know.
But that's
cover me.
tough because that's only neutral B that bounces it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're moving around or whatever like that, if you want to hit neutral B, you got to let go of the stick and stuff, right?
Yeah, but you could just immediately let go, put it in neutral,
Right,
and then
right.
you know start moving. There are other fancy tricks though. Players have found other creative ways to move the can. They can forward tilt it.
Oh.
And look at that! It goes a great distance.
I
You
didn't
can
even-
also dash attack it into your opponent.
Interesting.
Really
Okay,
cool stuff
okay.
here. Whoa.
So it's like attacks with the duck will move it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Forward tilt.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
boom.
if you do a smash, does it blow up the can? Oh
No.
no, the smash actually just hits it too. Okay. Yeah, all of his tilt attacks
Okay.
are the duck,
Yeah.
and all of his smash attacks are gunshots, right? Oh,
Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. You can use this mainly as an, well, not mainly, but as an edge guarding tool as well. If I knock you off stage, as you're trying to jump to avoid the can, I can tap it repeatedly so that it gets higher and higher
right, yeah.
to catch you. Or I could, if you try to go too low, like get off stage, please. Okay, please. Yeah, like that. Perfect example.
right.
Just like
That's awesome.
so it's pretty cool. And if you're recovering really high, and I can do
Right,
stuff
right.
like that. So it's really good for edge guarding. It's good for covering his recovery. If I'm off stage, I could toss one on, and look at that. You know, across the stage. It's really awesome stuff. Boop.
dang.
Yeah. So that's his neutral B.
Oh, and I can hit it too, so
Yeah.
anyone can hit it then.
That's the thing. Yeah. So it's a double-edged. So I have to be careful when it comes to the can.
Gotcha.
Here's another special move. Well, we already covered his up B. Basically, he uses the duck to help himself fly. And the bad thing about this recovery move is that since it moves really slow, it's easy to hit Duck Hunt out of it.
Right,
you know,
right. Gotcha.
as I'm trying to make it back on stage, you can easily like intercept me and just swing.
Well, if I didn't suck, yeah.
Because you see how much time it takes, right?
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah. So while I'm coming back, I'm definitely susceptible to like attacks.
Right.
And the down B special right here are the gunmen. There are, I believe, like what, 6 different ones that I read in the guide.
Do they have different properties?
Yes, yes they do. Some of them pop you higher up, others do different damage, and there's also a couple things where if you hit the gunman on different parts of their body, depending on who they are, you can knock them away on one hit. For example, one of them you can hit their hat, and then they go away immediately. Others on their bottom part of their body. So the down B is definitely much more deep than it seems.
Right.
But the overall strategy of like Dog on Dog is like you pull out the can, and then as you're doing down B, you can move the can, which makes you pulling down B safe like that. Like you can't really punish it. And then on top of that, you can pull out the frisbee, or actually it's the clay pod. That's his name.
Clay pigeon.
The clay pigeon. Yeah.
There you go.
No, I got you.
So this makes Duck Hunt Dog very similar to like Marble 3 Morrigan, because like you don't really have the most powerful combos when compared to the top tier, but your Sony makes up because you can keep away even the best of characters in the game. But at the same time, when this character gets hit, he gets hit really hard because he doesn't have the tools to like defend himself.
Now, when you throw the clay pigeon at me, the clay pigeon actually doesn't do a lot of damage on its own, right? Like if you just throw it at me and it hit me, like don't shoot at it, just like throw it at me. It just kind of gently hits me, but then you can shoot it with neutral B, right? So pretty much, when you have the clay pigeon out, if you have the clay pigeon and the can out at the same time, do you shoot both with neutral B, or do you only shoot the clay pigeon with B?
Yeah, you only shoot the clay pigeon.
Oh, okay. So clay pigeon takes priority over can, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, just like that, you see that?
Right. Okay. Yeah, I see. Okay. So, wow, okay, so he's pretty much... Do you think he's like the most zoning character out of everybody in the game?
He definitely has the best projectiles in the whole game.
Okay, sick. Okay, nice.
In fact, he used to be... He was the first character people started complaining on.
Oh yeah.
The very first few days.
Really?
All about Twitter, yo, Duck Hunt Dog. In fact, the very first day this game came out on the 3DS, I was streaming, and then I went in for glory, and I met a Duck Hunt Dog player, the first one that everyone saw on the internet, pretty much. And then I'm like playing villager, and I'm getting shot for like 3 minutes, and people are like, "You really can't do anything about it." I'm like, "I don't think so." And then they're like, "Whoa!" And then the projectiles started killing me because they killed too. Like,
Right.
so everyone's like, "Oh, Duck Hunt Dog is broken." And then he started getting really popular in tournament, and then people realize his weaknesses. He's a character that once you go in, like one of his hardest matchups is Captain Falcon, because Captain Falcon has such a good fast grab game and running speed that he can quickly get in on the quick openings that he has.
Right.
And he also has one of the best spikes in the game. So he can go off the stage and just kill him in one hit.
Okay.
And that started happening, and then Duck Hunt Dog fell off.
But it's actually funny that you said that too, because Nerd Josh is a more Doom player, and he also loves Duck Hunt Dog. So there you go.
I looked into using him a lot at the start because he seemed really interesting, and I wanted to find like a zoner type character. I just found it sort of manually difficult to be moving around and also pressing neutral B at the same time, which is like it seemed like there are a lot of like intensive setups that you should be using that I just found like kind of tough. So
Do you consider him to be a high execution character?
No. But he's awkward.
Okay.
I will define him as an awkward character, but the most tech-intensive characters in the game, I will say, are Fox, Zero. Some of Sheik combos are really hard, like some of the most complicated ones with weak hitboxes and stuff. There's more, but not that I can think of right now.
Okay. But so Duck Hunt Dog actually isn't one of them then.
Well, the thing about Duck Hunt Dog is that you have to be very smart about your positioning. Is that yes, your projectile game is very good and very effective, but if you're playing good players, then it just falls off really hard.
Okay.
So you have to like be smart about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Seems fun.
I feel like the best Duck Hunt dogs that I've seen have made use of his like normals to help move the can around in creative ways, you know. Because like the obvious ones just keep mashing away at B, and it's like, all right, they already understand how, you know, where the can is gonna travel. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
did you just eat that?
That was so sick.
Wait, he
What?
ate the can?
Yeah, he ate the can.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That makes sense.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. I thought it would have at least exploded inside of him. But yeah,
No, it's because I ate Dedede, that's why. Dedede now doesn't get hit by it. He has like super belly powers.
but yeah, Duck Hunt Dog is definitely a creative of character. It's hard to kill opponents with Duck Hunt Dog. That's pretty cute.
Hey, so if you put the can out and you like tilt it, and, you know, you hit it with something, can you neutral B on the can while you're in the tilt animation or whatever normal animation?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it looked like it.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's almost like you could do it. You're controlling it separately.
Yeah.
So you could be in the middle of stuff
Yeah, it's
and
like
still.
a little puppet.
It's actually
Dang, that's
pretty
crazy.
awesome because like I could probably do that to stop it from going too far, you see?
Oh yeah.
Like
huh.
watch this. Move back, Zero.
That was
So,
cool.
so I hit the can. Usually when I down tilt it goes this far, right?
Right,
Now if I just down tilt and press B,
Right,
it
yeah,
stops
that's
right
awesome.
there. Look at that.
That is really cool.
Alright, David. Nice. That was pretty awesome. I've
Okay.
never seen anybody try that. And yeah, like I mentioned before, it's really hard to get KOs with this character. So what I notice a lot of players do is they'll just like try to toss the opponent off stage and then use the can to see if they can get the KO since it has good knockback. Other than that, I guess his best KO moves would probably be up air, up tilt as well. But as you can see, like you'd probably have to get the opponent in the air, and as they're landing, like either catch them if they're like open for attack, or after they air dodge.
Right.
Either or, because most of the time you're baiting it for an air dodge anyway, unless the opponent's like close to the ground.
Okay.
But yeah, an interesting thing, his smashes now. There's his up smash, basically the gunshots, down smash as well. As you can see, it doesn't have too much range horizontally, but the forward smash is different. Forward smash, there's a range like, let's see if I could get it at the door. So you see how when I don't charge it, it goes up to the door. If you charge it, the range increases.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah.
Okay.
Is it hitting in between the sparks and Duck Hunt Dog though? Is there
On the
a
forward
dead
smash?
zone?
So yeah,
Like-
charge
like-
it all the
like
way
that
up.
view.
Charge it all the way up and see.
Yeah.
Well, I'm too big probably.
Yeah, like have Kirby stand right next to you.
And then charge it up. Yeah, it looks like it covers the space pretty well.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
All right, cool.
And that's Duck Hunt Dog. I guess his down throw would probably be the best throw to probably try to fish for maybe his aerials. And as you can see, the throw, no matter how high your percent is, you'd barely go anywhere.
Okay, so it's almost a guaranteed, almost a fixed distance.
Yeah, so I can get a setup, probably go for like a back air, which auto cancels. So if people are looking for aerials that don't lag with Duck Hunt Dog, you could go for the back air. And then if they air dodge the back air, then you could probably go for a grab, because all the air dodge to the ground, they do not lag.
Okay.
And yeah.
Alright. Kirby?
Oh, dude, Kirby's like, this is like the most popular character. I will say that this is the most popular character in all of Smash Brothers, next to like Pikachu, because like.
I definitely played him a lot.
Okay, so like, dude, how many conventions have I went to? And then, so who do you play? Oh, Kirby. Who do you play? Kirby. Wait, and then you go to a free for all. Kirby, Pikachu, Kirby. It's like it's a bunch, and then you see people doing this.
Oh, speaking of which,
It's that or grab into the
up throw?
that one.
that
That
seismic
is pretty
toss.
sick though.
Yeah.
It's like an RKO.
But yeah, Kirby's much more than that. Actually, Kirby, when the E3 build came up for Smash Wii U, in my opinion, the strongest characters back then were Zero Suit and Kirby. And what was interesting is that Kirby was way different back then.
Oh,
like,
really?
His up throw was able to kill people at 70%.
Oh, dang.
And now, for example, you see Duck Hunt Dog is at 105%.
Oops, sorry.
I'm coming.
Is that 80%?
Okay, now, in E3, this would have instantly killed D1, but he doesn't even reach the top of the screen with no DI.
Gotcha.
So Kirby was a hugely nerfed in this patch. His attacks also have less power because he needs to be more powerful in E3. This is important because Kirby is considered to be one of the worst characters in this game.
Really?
Yes, he's considered to be low by everyone because he doesn't have kill power in this game. Very little, just fight force smashing. But at top level play, you can't just walk up to someone and just smash this and just hope it works.
Right.
He doesn't have that kill setups or grabs that he had to, and he also has no priority against the top tiers. Like all his moves are like kind of like very fair. They're just like average moves. Like Mario's moves are very disjointed and have a lot of priority, but Kirby's are like just average, just normal, nothing special. But what makes Kirby in this game is that he has a unique property that other characters don't have, which is multiple jumping. Like let's count it.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
6. 6 jumps in total. 5 in midair, 1 from the ground. So Kirby has a lot of. He actually used to have more aerial mobility in Brawl in this game. Like you can see, I don't actually go as far moving sideways as he did. So his spacing was nerfed compared to Brawl.
Gotcha.
So if I use my spacing arrow move, which is backward in this game, and then backward like you see, I can't really like move back.
Yeah, you're not as guidable as you used to be.
No, and then this move doesn't auto cancel either. So then you have his backward too.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Kirby's main playstyle has always been spacing arrows like this because he's hard to catch. But in this game, he's easy to catch. So his best strategy was nerf. So I'm not actually sure how you should play him anymore because his best strategies were just nerf hard.
That sucks.
Yeah, he sucks. So he's actually more ground based this time around. You do a lot of rolling behind people, going for up tilts, which comes with the grab. And then you can do a forwarder, and then you can just drag them off the stage.
Right.
And he also has a very powerful spike, so you can,
that's really good.
so you can kill people. That's Kirby in a nutshell. Like you roll around, you shield. He has a good grab. So you can grab people, and then you chase them off the stage, and then you go for this. And then they die, and then good. And then excellent, awesome. And then his tilts are actually very fast. So, for example, look at his down tilt, has no lag.
This is a trick too.
Yeah, so you can do down tilt into like grab, into the forwarder. That's at the MB. And then you can do, for example, if someone's behind you, you don't really have. You can either back out or shield like this, or you can forward tilt, which sometimes knocks people over. I believe so. If they don't tech, you can run dash attack them. Your dash attack is good as a shield cross up because you end up behind them. Can you shield real quick?
Yeah.
Like this.
And there are a lot of times I notice players when Kirby main like attacks them with a dash attack, they'll end up grabbing because they think that Kirby's gonna stop in front of them.
Right.
Like you said, they'll land behind.
Right.
That's very useful to mix up Kirby's pressure. His Nair sets up into a tech scenario as well, so it's not too bad. His Opera has a little bit of more knockback this time around, being a better kill move than before. And his smash attack, his down smash is his, I will say, probably his most powerful smash attack because it's the fastest too as well. You can like shield something and it's quick, and it has power. But his force smash is too slow sometimes. It has a starter. Like let me show you like. You see how it takes a little bit of time, but down smash is like instant.
Right.
But forward smash has the advantage of pushing shields a little bit more, so there's that. And up smash doesn't really work that well.
Wow.
You saw that, right? It barely went.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you guys have been seeing Kirby with this beautiful face. That's his in-L power. You can
you can suck the neutral B from everybody.
Yeah. So for example, if I take out Duck on Dogs, I take out his B power. So whenever I nail someone, I take out their B power if I press the B button. If I press the A button, I just excel them away from my body.
So wait, do you actually throw the can now?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, you control the can?
Yes,
in like the same way that Duck does?
I take the exact same power. Sometimes better, sometimes worse.
That's pretty cool.
For example, in Melee, Kirby will take Falco's laser, but it will lag on the ground where sure hopping.
Oh, so it's actually worse.
It was worse. Yeah, it was worse. So there's that.
Well, do you want to do?
So are there many matchups where you do want to inhale?
There's a few matchups where it's very useful to nail. For example, if you're fighting like Dog on Dog, then you definitely want to nail him because now you can use the same power against him. But if you're fighting someone like King Dedede, for example, I nail, he's a nail. So now I have I have the same thing. It doesn't really work. It doesn't. It helps me.
Right.
It doesn't help me at all. It does more damage, sure, but I mean, whatever. And
right.
yeah, but that doesn't work that well. So there's a few matchups where you want to do it.
Okay.
Others where you don't really. Like, you're not gonna, for example, take out Ganondorf's Warlock Punch. That's too slow.
Yeah.
It's not gonna help you.
Yeah.
But you definitely want to take like Fox's Laser, which will be useful later on in the matchup. So yeah, Kirby overall is just a boxer on the ground. Roll around here, run around here, shield here. Use your good grab range to punish things. And just overall work around with your quick tilts, because your arrow games just got nerfed, so don't use it as much as you would in previous games. In fact, I don't know many Kirby players in previous games that use Kirby right now because it's so different.
Yeah, a lot of them are jumping ship because he feels different.
Is there much use for the down B?
Down B, you know, it's actually very powerful in this game. Like, for example, D1, let me show you. That in melee will send you nowhere. That in melee will send you nowhere.
Okay.
Right.
In Brawl, it can maybe kill like the lightest character that percent. In this game, it could kill like people like, if you're around here and then someone's like trying to chase you and then you down B around this angle, it will kill them like a 60%, 80%.
Oh, because you're so high up in
Yes.
the air.
And that's very useful.
See how much shield damage it does. Oh, I power shielded it. Okay.
Oh yeah. There was.
Wait, jab me. Let me get a full shield.
Ooh.
Wait, from all the way from the top. All the way from the top. Oh dang, I'm dead.
Oh, let me do it.
Okay,
All the way from the top.
That's still decent.
It
though.
has
That's-
shield pressure.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's better if you're doing like things like this. So this is a new mix-up that people found out. So you can do things like shield, for example,
Oh yeah, I see.
and then you can break their shield or hit them.
Yeah,
shield.
so apply pressure from before, just to whittle down your shield a little bit, and then get him with the down B.
Okay.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right, let's go to Dedede.
Oh,
And
he's
the
up
side
B. Oh, he's up B.
Yeah.
Ooh, the side B.
Yeah, that changed.
So side B is he charges up a hammer, and it's extremely powerful, but it's really slow and really obvious. So like,
Right.
no one's really gonna hit you with this thing.
Yeah.
You can use it as a single hit move like this.
Right.
That's the most useful one because you can like expect a dash attack or a run. Then you hit them. It's very powerful. It does a whooping. Let me tell you, 14 damage. And on charge, and it does fully charge. It does.
Like that was 23, I
Yeah.
think.
That was really good damage. I'd say probably the best time you'd probably think is the time that you think it's best to go for the side B is after going for so many attacks after a throw, and then your opponent starts air dodging them. If you see that, it's like, all right, I'm gonna jump towards you, go for the hammer, charge it, wait for the air dodge, and then hit you out of the recovery frames of the air dodge.
It's just it's a hard read move,
Yes.
just like a smash attack, basically.
Exactly.
So, okay.
All right. Well,
And finally, Zap B can be a decent punish. Can do a little bit of damage,
But it doesn't kill anybody, though, right?
no,
Because you can't even spike people off the edge because that hit always, like, you can't actually like drop them down.
Could you do it in reverse though?
Oh, like if it hits on the
You
back.
can't
it's
grab
not.
the edge. Look at that. You can't even grab it backwards. That would have
Sucks.
been really awesome.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
They should patch that. That would have been that actually would have made Kirby really cool. Imagine that if you get the opponent off stage,
Yeah.
reverse up B, grab
And then
it,
get it anyway.
Ah, all right,
Okay, what about Dedede here? What does King Dedede do?
all right. Dedede definitely got changed from
Brawl.
the previous iteration of Smash. First and foremost, he does not use his foot anymore to back air. Oh yeah, the down tilt's different too. He rolls forward, so his down tilt. Look at that. His down tilt before he would just like lay that he would basically like crouch, lay down actually, and then just stick his foot forward. Now it's different. You know, he rolls forward as he's doing it, which is actually pretty cool because in certain matchups, Dedede gets camped really hard since he's such a big target. So to be able to have a move that rolls you. Puts you closer to the opponent and has an active hitbox in front of you is actually a welcome addition to his arsenal.
Okay.
Now his back air, which got changed before, if you short hop the back air, you'd be able to do 2 back airs in 1 short hop. But now it's a single swing with a hammer, which is a pretty good KO tool. Most of the time I usually see people do that move off stage. Like if you're trying to recover, especially when I'm using like a character like Duck Hunt Dog, as I'm trying to come back, you can time that perfectly hit me away, and if I'm still coming back, you could do it one more time because you have enough jumps, you know?
Gotcha.
It also comes from down throw.
That's awesome.
Which is another point that changed a lot from Dedede from Brawl to Smash Bros.
So what's the best move to combo off of that?
No, but it's more related to his grab. Is down throw to forward ace is a typical combo right now. But in Brawl, he used to be the biggest chain grabber next to Ice Climbers because he had an infinite on 6 characters in Brawl.
Okay,
6 characters on any stage. He can chain grab you. He grabs you and kills you no matter what. And then he also had a wall chain grab against most of the characters in the game. And that was also an infinite, so he was a big chain grabber in Brawl. And in this game, down throw goes straight up instead of going flat horizontally. So that's a big change.
Yeah, it definitely got changed. And the patch before this one, it sent opponents at a 70-degree angle from the ground, but now it's like at 80, which allows D3 to not only go for fairs, but also even up airs too. Still, of course, DI, you know, you still have to like account for that when facing your opponents. But now you can definitely go for like different things, you know, depending on my DI. Like if you down throw me and I don't hold away, like I'm not gonna hold away. Okay, see, and then you could just go for an up air, which can actually net you a knockout. So up air is pretty good, fair is good. And could you actually go for a bear after a down throw? I never tried that.
Yes.
All right, that's awesome. So
it used to be a 2 combo.
Oh, like turn around?
Yeah, like that.
Like that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That, right?
Let's see.
Come on, James.
Oh, shoot.
Run in full jump. Let's see. Run, turn around. Yeah.
Oh, full jump. That's right. I'm doing short hop. Yeah. Dude, okay, you know what? I keep thinking you're gonna go behind me a little bit, but you stay in front. So okay.
It's all good.
I just had to remember you were staying in the front. Yeah. Because when you
it.
do the down throw with Zelda, they fall a little bit behind. So that's my excuse.
Oh, no worries. Now, one thing to do note, his up tilt, the up tilt, invincibility, has that been like tested?
He has super armor.
Okay.
He has super armor on this?
On the up B.
Up B.
Oh, up tilt.
Oh, this move?
Yeah, that move. So I'm gonna like jump into you with a move and just try to up tilt me out of it. Ready, set. Okay, it seems like it trades now. Interesting. But yeah, before you have like
to my knowledge,
invincibility.
To my knowledge, Vex Kastrani, who is the best Dedede player for in Brawl and in Smash Bros.
He resides in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, good friend of mine. He told me that Dedede's up tilt does not seem to have invincibility, but we don't have the tools to check right now precisely because in Brawl it had one specific frame where it had invincibility, but in this game we can't really test that so far because we don't have the tools. But he told me that it does not seem to have invincibility.
Like we just saw it traded, but it's still a really good anti-air.
So what's his general strategy? I mean, does he just zone with Gordos all day like this? Or?
No, because you can return it by hitting.
Yep. So you can't be too obvious with that. D3, would you say it's safe to say it's like a mid-range type of character?
You know, Dedede reminds me a lot of a Street Fighter character. Yeah. Where it's all about footsies. Like you approach someone and then you're like, all right, we're fighting now. Like you approach someone, you walk up to someone, you're like, all right, listen. I'm gonna chill here, I wait for your punish, and then I'm gonna hit you with this quick attack that does 15 damage, and I'm gonna go back to neutral. Alright, now I throw a gore in here, now I'll make you like approach me or run away from me, get stage control real quick, approach you, grab you here. It's like a lot of like small battles, and because your character is heavy, if you fight someone in a way that's like hit to hit, you will always win because you're one of the heaviest characters in the game. And you also have such a kill power. So for example, if you go hit by hit against Kirby, and we're both at 100%, and you hit me one more time, I'm dead. If I hit you, you go nowhere. So that's where Dedede strives.
So it really is his size, right? Because I mean that's the way it's supposed to work with the larger characters. They're harder to kill. And it works really well with you.
Yes, he's definitely a footsie character. A lot of shielding, a lot of running and waiting for people to do something.
Is that hit on the way up?
Is he good?
Dedede is considered to be a solid mid-tier.
Yeah, I really like this character, especially now his forward tilt. Used to have one hitbox, as you can see, has multiple hitboxes, and it could knock you away a pretty far distance. Before, forward tilt didn't really send you that far.
Dude, his jab kills.
Look at that. His jab, the jab finisher also could knock the opponent really far, possibly netting you a kill. Up tilt also, actually, let's see how far you go now, because I never tested the knockback of up tilt yet.
Did you which one?
Up tilt. Okay, because I remember I used to, like in the 90s, okay, so up till, around here, it should probably,
Show.
then again, he used it a couple times.
Oh, yeah,
Let's see.
so...
Well, do it again. It probably might end it anyway.
Yeah,
okay. So yeah, still around 110. It seems like he can still get KOs on opponents. Now the Gordo, which at first when I saw that they changed his side B, I was a bit upset because he first used to have a Waddle Dee, Waddle Doo, and the Gordo, right? And the Gordo was the one that was the most rare, which had a lot of great knockback. Now the Gordos are pretty an interesting tool. Depending on which kind of matchup you're, facing, you can use them to actually help you like get inside on your opponent. Like if you side B and then I think you hold up and back. Is it like side B and hold up to make it bounce? Yeah, that one. That one's really interesting. Stuff like that can actually allow you to come in on your opponent and go for a grab without any worries. Because once you toss that out there, you can go for even like a dash attack. Because the dash attack like lags a lot, right?
Right.
So while that's going, you could use that to cover your dash attack or your grab attempt. Yeah, either or. Dash attack, by the way, usually that's a hard read move. You wouldn't want to just go out there and just do it because you saw how laggy it is. Usually, a lot of D3s will just run in and try to get a grab on their opponent, right? When they're in close range, he's kind of like a grappler in that sense because he has also command grab in the air with the inhale.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, but
I think I'm gonna look into this character more.
Yeah, he's really fun.
Cool. Yeah.
But the cool thing is the dash attack now, if you're always coming in with a grab and your opponents are always expecting the grab, once you run in with the dash attack and they spot dodge, out of the recovery of the dash attack, the spot dodge, they'll get hit with the dash attack, which can KO.
Oh, the dash attack can KO.
Yeah, that's really good.
He's also a character that relies. I'm pretty sure that has super armor.
Dash attack?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, try that.
Yeah, dash attack.
Nope.
Dash attack again. Wait.
Later, maybe?
Yeah, maybe later. I think at the end of the hitbox.
Okay.
At the end of the hitbox.
I think.
Doesn't seem. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
That's it.
Okay.
Alright. Anyway, we didn't talk about his smash attacks.
Okay, yeah.
This is the biggest one.
The best
down
one.
Smash,
Right.
down smash.
Oh,
He's
okay.
down smash. He got extremely buff from Brawl. Very fast letter shield punch that will kill a lot of people very early. And he's his best single smash attack. If you see someone at the ledge, coming to grab the ledge, they have no invincibility. You want to quick punish someone. Go for down smash.
Also, if their back is to the edge and you know they're gonna roll, you can go for a down smash too.
Right. That's the hard read right
His
there.
force smash is a great either a anti-aerial when people are gonna land with an attack in the air and then you just outspace them and then force smash. Works very well as well. Or you can read their air dodge. And finally, up smash is good for anti-aerial. But his best smash attack is by far down smash.
Okay, cool.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, check out the blast zone. Just if you right outside the range of the forward smash when it hits the ground. Yeah, when the ground shakes. Check that out. Let me see. Like just right outside there, basically there's a hitbox. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's just good range.
It's a good range, and it does good shield damage too. So I guess if you were to possibly toss out a Gordo and then go for a forward smash while your opponent's blocking, anticipating the Gordo, you could probably like damage their shield with the forward smash, and then as the Gordo hits them, maybe net a shield break.
Okay.
So he has a lot of interesting setups, but you can't be too Gordo happy because if you're facing an opponent that presses too many buttons, they'll just mash and their active hitbox will knock the Gordo back towards you and it'll hurt you.
Even when they just hit it with a jab and knock it back, it comes back at full speed, right?
It'll come back.
Okay.
But you could actually send it back towards them with a well-timed side B because you could capture on Gordo and send it back to them.
Metaknight too.
What do you want to do? You want to do Metaknight?
That's my color. This is the Jersey Devil. Back in the day,
Brandon.
Yeah, a lot
of Brandon.
Back in the day, like New Jersey became Metaknight country, like just the Metaknight state. Well, they called it Metaknight country, even though it was a state. It was so bad. Everybody picked up Metaknight, like in a jiffy. Back in the bro days, though. Nowadays, it's different. Metaknight has a lot of significant nerfs. First and foremost, his range was decreased. There was even a Japanese video that showcased this on YouTube. Moves like his down tilt.
Oh dang!
Look at that. It's slight. It's like barely.
It's like going through his foot a little bit sometimes.
Oh man, I have to be just a bit closer.
Right, right.
Do it with a Fortio. That's the most notable one.
Oh yeah, I can do
Yeah.
that.
So if you try to like, you know, space at max distance with Metaknight. Oh, okay.
His hitboxes do not represent his actual angle.
Okay.
Dang.
And you know, in the latest patch, I heard they
Oops,
tried
sorry.
to fix that actually. You know,
Oh,
to
really?
make the sword swings match the hitbox, but.
Well, how does he play? Like, what's the general style?
Well, Metaknight before used to be the kind of character that would just run away and stall for time. You would just poke, stay in the air all the time with down aerials. But now the down aerial doesn't really have much range, so you notice a lot of Metaknight mains are just rushing down, straight rush down playstyle, looking for grabs. And if they see an opponent with an attack from afar, you could either get them with a dash grab or dash attack into up airs or up tilts. You could run and get an up smash after a down throw. He has a lot of good combo tools though. Metaknight's combo potential is really great.
His best one is down throw to no, I'm sorry, dash attack to up air into up.
Dash attack
Oh,
into
that's
it? Oh, dang. So, like, do dash attack on me?
Okay. Dash attack up till a beast.
No. Dash attack, up tilt, upper, into dash.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let me see if we can recreate it.
Alright. Okay, that's cool.
That was unfortunate because the first hit didn't connect. But yeah, another change.
But we know what
You
it
get the point.
looks like. Yeah.
Yes, combos.
Okay.
So another thing about Metaknight that a lot of people hated was his Tornado. Tornado used to do a lot of great shield damage, and it was really hard to actually punish and hit him out of it. But now you can easily hit Metaknight out of the.
Oh yeah, and he has a lot.
For example, that used to almost break your shield in one tornado, and he will also have some of the biggest priority in the whole game. Tornado was actually very powerful in Brawl unintendedly because they made a coding error and gave Tornado a much higher value than it should have had.
Yeah.
It's a very long explanation of why Tornado was broken, but TLDR, it was just a code error and it ended up being unintentionally strong.
Right.
But now Tornado is basically used to catch people out of air dodges, which people use in Brawl as well. Like if your opponent's in the air, like I'll just down throw you and I'll just go underneath you. And basically, that time, you saw how you just air dodge. The next time you go for that, I'll just try to see if I can get below you. And then just tornado underneath, send you into the air. I've even seen players, after they tornado their opponents into the air, chase them and see if they can get another tornado because the knockback is actually pretty darn good.
Okay.
They buffed the damage from Tornado and the knockback, but they reduced its overall speed and priority, making it a much more punishable move, but also rewarding if you get it.
So is he a more offensive character in this game?
Well, in Brawl, he was actually very offensive and defensive. He had the chance to time people up because he was so hard to catch.
Yeah.
And at the same time, because of his range and priority and quick moves, he could also play rushdown. But in this game, he's forced to play more rushdown to be more efficient in the ground. But his actual playstyle changes depending on the stage. For example, the best meta I play, in my opinion, right now is Tyrant, who's a local player from here. Also the best player in California for Brawl and Smash 4. He told me that Metaknight relies a lot on defensive gameplay overall, depending on the stage. For example, in Halberd, normal transformation, Metaknight can fly underneath the stage. Even though he doesn't have a glide anymore, he can still jump and upright people from below, staying safe because it's unpunishable, and then down B away. Can you showcase down B from the air into the ground? That is almost lifeless, allowing Metaknight to mix up his landing options very well, which allows.
What does that move do?
Press down B again. It does a quick slash, and you can control where you go or where you land. And essentially, it's an extremely early kill option that can, if you're not really paying attention to it constantly, it can easily kill you.
So you pick where it ends up, basically.
Yes.
So it just goes a small distance, but you pick which angle he goes. Okay, okay.
And also Metaknight, for example, in a stage like this, Metaknight will be forced to play more offensively because he doesn't have he cannot go under the stage in this stage, and he doesn't have the platforms to platform camp you. But in stages like Congo Jungle or Delfino or Halberd, he can actually play the campy game once again that we saw in Brawl. But it's not as good because he lacks the priority and the mobility he had in Brawl, but it's still pretty good. So yeah, Meta Knight can be either played rush down or aggressively as a ground based character with grabs, kind of like dash around, grab people, or platform camping, you know.
Right. So the strategy that Zero was talking about, where people or Meta Knight excels the best, is like stages that add platforms. He could do this from underneath. Brawler was really annoying because his up air was like 2 frames and there was no cooldown, so he could go cha cha cha. Now the up air, you could see you can't really match the C stick anymore. There's you know, a little recovery after the first up air. And it's really good that people can't keep re-grabbing the edge and getting invincibility, because a lot of Meta Knight mains did this. You see the strategy where you can do anything.
It was completely invincible.
So King would literally just stay there and just keep like up airing at the edge, and it's like, alright, I'm not gonna do anything, and spectators wouldn't even want to watch.
Sounds right.
Yeah, they would be like, okay, I guess this match is nearly over. He's just gonna keep timing people out and up airing at the edge. So yeah, Meta Knight, he can't up air as much. Because, you know, now there's a little bit of lag afterwards. The neutral air range has been reduced. This was his best get off me move. Well, next the up B's out of shield. He can't glide after up B. Up B now is a 2-part move. You hit once, and the second part, of course, could net you a knockout.
It also has different priorities on the ground and in the air. If you hit it from the ground, it's much more likely to get the second hit. But if you get it in the air, it's much harder to get the second hit.
Okay.
Yeah, there are times where the second hit whips, or either the second hit hits and the first hit whips, which is pretty awkward. But it's a overall good KO tool, and I guess the last move to mention is his drill rush. Really helps with recovery, so he could come from afar, and if you do it into the ground, he can bounce back to make it a bit harder for people to punish him like that.
Is it a good attack?
It stage spikes you immediately. It's very awkward. For example, drill rush me against the wall.
And then I bounce back, but if I don't do it correctly, I could lose the stock like that.
So yeah, dangerous move. It's dangerous to go off the stage against Meta Knight.
Yeah, but he's really good at, like, his offstage game is still really good. If you go offstage, you can just, you know, go like this against your opponent and then come back. His back air is a great knockout tool as well. His smash attacks now, up smash, really good for comboing after you get to launch him with a dash attack or down throw. His down smash range has been decreased, but the back part has it still has the most knockback. And the forward smash.
Oh my god, forward smash is lagless.
Yeah, so his forward smash right after you go for that move.
And he has a tremendous amount of knockback. Like for example, it will kill you right now.
Where's
forward smash?
Okay. And that's it. But yeah, so forward smash is a really good move, and the fact that even though it has a lot of startup, after you block it and you try to punish me, it'll be really difficult.
Right. So it's safe to try to poke with his forward smash.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
And I guess the last thing to touch is that in neutral, his down tilt is usually his best poke, since he doesn't really have a jab. His jab is this. Check this out, guys. That's really unsafe, because if you were to block that jab, like block it right here, James. See, I go into the whole animation and there's lag afterwards. So I'm gonna usually go for down tilts, forward tilts, and grabs in neutral, and that's about it for Meta Knight.
Okay.
Next
character. What about Fox?
Ooh, Fox. Fox is one of my favorite characters in this game. I actually use him in tourney. So, Fox is in this game. A lot of people said that he was like nerfed from Brawl, because if you check out his up smash compared to Melee and Brawl, he has less range. If you see the actual arc, it's much lower than Melee or Brawl, and he also has less knockback. But it still kills people very reliably. For example, let me show you. I don't remember percentages will kill you at 90. Anyway, of course I will know that. The thing about Falco is that he's that ground-based character, and he's much more aggressive in this game than he used to before. He's one of those type of characters that they use their ground speed and arrow speed combined with his ability to get in and get out. Falco is a very get in, do some damage, get out, wait for them to do something, use your speed, because check how quick he can just run around.
Right. He has really high combo potential too, right?
Oh my god, let me show you some of his combos. So you can do things like, I actually discovered this last week. You can actually combo his jab into his jab, so you can do things like, and then that sounds very bad, right? But if you check out the actual damage input, it does 3-4 damage between hits. So you can do things like this, and you can also cancel this into an up tilt, which is his biggest combo. So you can do things like this. And that combos, and you can also combo this into a grab in every character in the game, And you can also combo this into up smash, so you can do things like.
One frame.
Yep,
Two.
it's a 1-2 frame link.
Cool.
So that's very hard to do. So Fox is very technical to do because he requires a lot of knowledge of how to play Smash to play this character well. So for example, his most important move to keep in mind is dash attack. The reason I tell people to have a good fundamental game to play Fox well is because you have to understand how to punish things out of shield with Fox, because Fox does not have a frontal spacing move. Like for example, check out his forward. Very little range and doesn't really knock anywhere, and it has a lot of ending lag, so you can't really space people with it. His forward tilt is very good to poke shields, but he doesn't have enough range, you know. Like I can't really space a sword character with that. And finally, his down tilt doesn't really do the job as well. So how can Fox space? He actually runs around at you, waits for you to whiff something, and then quicks in, dash in. That's why he doesn't really have an actual approach. He actually waits for you to whiff something, which is why he's not a good character for beginners, because beginners will not understand how to play this character because it requires tournament knowledge to be played well.
Right,
so
they
for
just
example,
want to keep hitting you.
So D1, for example, like if you throw a forward off of me, like throw a forward randomly, you have to dash in and then you quick punish that. So you do that, and then he's in the air, and then you get him in the air.
That's cool.
And then you boom, you kill him.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, Fox. Also about his upper, his upper is very strong in the air.
Right.
Fox's upper comes from a lot of combos. For example, this is Fox's typical combo game. You do up tilt into up tilt. So once they lift up in the air, you can start turning around, dash attack, and that comes into neutraler, and then you can combo that into dash attack, which combos into into up tilt upper, which so Fox has a lot of combos. So you can do things like up tilt into upper, or you can do things like up tilt into backer.
Okay. Dang.
That actually works because even if people dodge it, you can up smash it. And this is my favorite one, nair into up smash. If you do weak hit on nair, you can do a running up smash, but it's very difficult.
Right.
And there's also another one. There's also another that's very useful because this up smash. Can you D1? I'm gonna show you. No. Wait, just show. Check out how much cooldown up smash has. I'm gonna show you. There's a lot of ending. Up smash is not a move you can just throw in. It has a little bit of pushback, but overall it's a very unsafe move to do.
Right.
So when I discovered jab into up smash, people were freaking out because finally we discovered a setup to have Fox use this move. So now I officially consider Fox to be bottom of top tier.
Oh really?
Yes,
so
yes.
He's actually not that good of a character right now. Then.
Yeah, people did not really think he was that good, but
now
I think he's very good because he has a lot of combos that make him work.
Yeah, because I played a really good Fox online and he just comboed me to death.
Yeah, exactly. Like Fox can do combos like, for example, D1. Can you DI up?
Ow.
37.
He can do things like, for example, like landing upper into up tilt, dash attack, up tilt, backer, jab, up tilt, backer. It's like you can just keep on going. And there's also another really good setup that I found out that, for example, normally people will die from up smash around 95%. So he's at 80% right now. Can you move away? Do you want just move to the right? Move to the right. No. Yeah. Let me show you this. Let me move Falco a little bit to the right. So okay. For example, let's say you hit my shield with a jab combo.
Yeah. The whole thing?
Yeah, do it again. Yeah. Wait, I have no shield. Wait, just break my shield. All right, hit me. Yeah, you should do 1 and 2. He has a setup where you can punish. You can punish frontally attacks in on your shield.
I've seen that before.
You can kick them with the forward tilt, which has almost no cooldown. And if they end up in a tech scenario where the faster the character falls to the ground, the harder it is to tech. So people will sometimes I will hit them, and then they will think they can tech or not. They miss the tech, and that gives me a charge up smash halfway through, which can kill people faster, about like 30%, which is a big deal.
Okay.
And just overall, man, dude, Fox is great. Just pick him up.
So one of his biggest weaknesses is when he gets knocked out, it's hard for him to get back on the stage because up B has so much startup. Right?
You know, Fox's biggest issue that I think he has this issue ever since Melee is that ever since 64 actually. His recovery is not the best, and he's very predictable to hit. And also, his side B, you can actually hit him before he grabs the ledge.
Oh,
so Yeah, that sucks. It really sucks. Like, it's hard to time, but things like Pikachu's Force Smash can just you see that?
Yeah.
You can just hit me, and then his recovery, below the ledge is like, oh, hit me. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
The thing is that Fox,
because I could just chase you, boom.
or just back at me, and then I crash into the wall and instantly die. The thing is that with Fox, it's just so easy to just get, I don't know, cheesed. It's really easy to get cheesed as a Fox player. You can just randomly die at 0% because it just happens. It just happens. Your recovery is bad.
Now, okay.
Well, that's his only big weakness. Also, his lasers are slow in this game, so he can't really camp people in this game.
Okay.
Oh, I'll touch on it. All right, so yeah, Fox, if an opponent basically leaves themselves like susceptible to attack from a distance that his dash attack can't really cover, he can use the side B from a great distance to pop the opponent up and then go for even more combos, which is like something that Falco had in Brawl, but now Fox has this ability. So it's pretty awesome. And another cool thing about his side B, if you were to just side B off stage real quick, Gonzalo, and right there, Fox can basically use his use his up B afterwards.
Dang.
So don't burn your double jump, because show them also you could side B and then double jump and then up B. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
He can actually go underneath the stage.
Yes.
Because before side B put him into the you're done state. Right?
Yeah. You just fell straight to the bottom. Now it's different. Fox can actually jump around the stage.
That's cool.
Talk about Falco.
All right. So what about Falco? So I've heard Falco is really bad in this game. Is this true?
So since this guy is my favorite character, I guess I'll talk about him. Falco, in the past two Smash games that he was featured in, he's usually able to control space by being like a mobile turret. He would walk around and you would short hop and fire lasers to basically pin your opponent down, and once you get close enough, that's when you start forcing 50-50s with either jabs or grabs, right? Now, Falco doesn't really have the short hop laser because it lags. As you can see, if you short hop, it's terrible. It brought a tear to my eye when I saw it. But Falco's still on the ground. He's still a decent character. His jabs aren't as good as Fox's, where he'll be able to just cancel jab into jab. But he still has pretty decent range. And so. But yeah, right there it shows, you can definitely delay after the second jab and see if your opponent is floaty enough, you'll be able to squeeze another jab in. But it's definitely not as quick as Fox's, but it's still good. His up tilt is a 2-hit move, which you can actually use for combos at low percents, and at high percents you can actually use that to net a KO. Usually like a neutral air. A short hop neutral air, and make sure you fall before the last hit that sends them away. You can combo that into an up tilt afterwards at high percents.
He's much more of a boxer, and also his reflector is much better than Fox's because it covers more range. It's faster, and it also keeps him more safe because Fox's shine, it's just really laggy overall. Like for example, if you shoot at my reflector right now, like if I throw a projectile at the shine and then I reflect it, someone can just bait it and then shield the projectile and punish me even if I reflect it back. So it's kind of useless. But
can he still jump cancel it?
No.
Okay.
But Fox's shine is much faster, so he can actually deflect something and then go for a punish. Fox cannot.
So shoot me really quick. Like go ahead and shoot
him.
You see that? I can't punish him at all.
Yeah, his shine would really work well in a matchup against like Dedede, where the Gordo is like halfway on its way towards Falco, and he already just kicks the shine back. And the cool thing about his shine too is that it kind of accelerates at the rate that the projectile is traveling back at the opponent. Since he's kicking it straight back at him, it just goes back quicker.
So I mean, is he like a dash attack character, or is that also laggy?
Dash attack is decent as a whiff punisher. His forward tilt definitely has decent range.
Is his up?
He's more of a jab. He's more of a jab character.
Is his up air also still like Fox's that does a lot of damage, or is it not quite like Fox's?
It's not quite like Fox's knockback wise. It does. It's kind of the same, but just much less knockback. But he has one big advantage, which is up throw into up air. Now, because in this game you receive more knockback from the laser from Falco, you actually get combo into the upper, which allows Falco to combo him. combo characters that Fox cannot
Right,
put up throw.
okay.
And also his backer is a little bit better than Fox's.
So he's more about getting in.
He's more about like fighting up close because his jab has so much priority and does so much damage that he just fights people up close. He goes for grabs, goes for that, and then you can punish things sometimes with side B, and then that's like here.
Does this side B behave any differently, or is it pretty much the same?
The only difference is that the hitbox now at max distance. Oh yeah, you see that right? You just phased right through me, and I didn't even get hurt. So at max distance, I don't get hit, while Fox is better in terms of range. But Falco still has really good KO tools. His down smash, forward smash, and up smash can all knock the opponent out. Up smash is different now. It's a double hit, but overall it's still a good like knockout tool off the top.
And how good is his side smash?
Yeah, his side smash is still really amazing. I'd say Falco off stage, he has really good like edge guarding tools. He has his forward air. If you go for the forward aerial, that move is really amazing. It has
now a kill move.
Yeah, it has multiple hitboxes, and the last hit
really?
actually knocks the opponent pretty far. So Zero, I guess you go off stage. And then you just chase him games with that. And look at the knockback, and he was only at 40%. So imagine.
Well, check out the lag on ending. Line with the forward.
So on stage, never use that move. You could use like auto cancel back airs as a spacing tool, or even neutral airs. Jabs and like forward tilt, and other than that, you never want to really use the other moves that Falco has unless you're going for like a hard read. As far as grabs are concerned, if you're trying to set up for edge guards, you're going to be using forward throw or back throw depending on your position on the stage. Up throw and down throw are your combo starters. So down throw usually at 0, it combos into like a dash attack. Right there, you could you could have done like an immediate dash attack, or even like a reverse aerial rush. Short hop bear. Reverse air rush means when you run forward and you tap in the opposite direction and short hop, so you can get the quick back air out of a dash. That.
Okay.
But yeah, overall, Falco's just a close range fighter. That's what he excels at. And at least his neutral B on the ground, it comes out at a rapid rate when you're So it comes out a bit faster. Before, when we got the first version of this game, it came out slower. So
slower than that.
So which is pretty. It looks slow when we're looking at it, but it was slower back then.
Oh jeez.
Whoa. Yeah. So that's I think the last thing to note about Falco is now his up B does have a hitbox when it starts up. So if you're trying to jump into Falco and hit him, you have to make sure you time your attacks when you're trying to hit him out of the startup of his Firebird, or you'll get hurt by the flames.
Can he also do the same thing, the side B into the double jump?
Absolutely. You just have to.
I just have to do it later.
Because there's a bit of recovery. You could even there you go.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Well, do you want to take a quick break?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. When we come back, then I guess we'll do the next 3 characters, which. Let's see, we'll give them a preview of who will come next. No contest.
What's going on there,
Metaknight? Metaknight.
Oh, sorry. I read something.
Facing out. So we're gonna have, let me see. Pikachu,
Charizard, and Lucario.
Oh, my best friend Lucario.
Alright, so we'll be back then. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break.